if you can be a hero for someone, why not? Unintentionally you hurt a dog, just take them to a shelter. Hi, my name is Saroni. Welcome here. So I was actually getting ready for something, a very chotu sa thing, not too much makeup, but I thought why not record it because I'm home alone, and also talk about something I've been wanting to talk about since a very long time. So I'll just start my makeup, and I really wanted to speak about this thing since a very long time, and I thought this should be the right time. First up, I actually became really inactive on YouTube. I was posting a lot of long form videos, and then all of a sudden I just stopped. So I really wanted to come here and talk to you about what was going on in those during those days. Exactly around a year ago, like in December last year, a female dog had actually come at our terrace. Like our building's gate was getting constructed, and she gave birth to 3 little puppies, and there was no way to get her out of the building. Didn't allow anyone, to come up, and she wouldn't leave the building with her puppies. So we were like, okay, she'll leave once the puppies are grown up and everything. But then she would bark at everyone who just, go try to come up and everything like that. So my father found a way to make her a friend of ours, and what he did was, because the building belongs to us, oh sorry, the terrace belongs to us, so my father said, let's do one thing, and that is, let's start feeding her. So we started giving her milk, and she started trusting my father like really well. Dogs became very familiar with me as well. See, I can't talk when I'm doing my eyeliner. Basically, they hit around, I think, 5 or 6. When they became like 5 or 6 months old, they left the building because the terrace and everything, it could not just fit 4 people, and they wanted to go out. However, we would always feed them. The only thing was they wouldn't sleep, or spend their days in the building because it was just rationally not possible. So they'd just go out whenever they'd come in. We just took the responsibility of feeding them and loving them and cuddling them. Just that they went out of the building on their own. So one day, our entire family was out, and once we came back, one of those dogs was actually hit, and he was hit by a car. And he was just 9 months old, and he was hit by a car. So see, I have never done this, neither has my father ever done this. So we thought it's just a normal, hit, and he'll be fine because he looked fine from his upper body. So we called certain rescue people, and they told us he is probably paralyzed now, because they can't feel his spine. And we got to know his spine got broken. He fought for like 10-12 days, but we could not save him because his spine was actually broken. As much as that was a difficult time, and I, thought of going offline, and now I've had the courage to come and speak about it. What hurts the most is that person, a guy, a girl, whoever did that, that person did not stop and help that child. Okay, first place, I don't understand how can you do such accidents when you have learned driving and you probably have a license. But even if you did, what is something I don't get is, how can you not stop and see if that child is okay. And I understand you don't like animals as much, or you don't like dogs as much, but it's very, very, you know it's such a small thing, if you hurt someone, to stop and stay and check if they're okay. However, that they did not, and that so much pain those 10 days, because he had to go through amputation, he was not eating, he was puking, he had blood and everything coming out of his system. I cannot change, or we cannot change the other human beings, but what we can do is be responsible citizens ourselves. So this is just the message to request and convey that if you drive, first of all, please drive carefully, don't drink and drive. And secondly, once you're starting a car, especially during rainy season, and whenever you think dogs are more vulnerable, or cats even are more vulnerable to, get under your cars, just press that horn or just check once. It's hardly going to take you a minute, man. And just wait for a minute for them to get up and get out. Otherwise, of course, an accident is supposed to happen. But if still unintentionally you hurt a dog, just take them to a shelter. Don't take them to a private hospital if you cannot do that much. Just take them to a shelter. And if you can't even do that, just inform somebody, because there are 100%, there is someone or the other in the locality, in the society, who's probably feeding those dogs. So the message will, they will receive the message. Just inform somebody. Their feelings matter as much as ours. He was my favorite, okay? He was the sweetest. Nothing that could have saved him, but I really hope that people watching this just take this as a very, very important issue, and let's serve the voiceless. That's the biggest serving that you can do in your entire lifetime. Please adopt, and please don't shop. You have no idea when you adopt a dog or a cat or any animal, they'll have food every night. They'll have that comfort every night that we take for granted, and they don't even have a choice to earn that. So if you can be a hero for someone, why not? Best thing you would do for someone. Chalo, my message was this much.